Hey guys, Krusop here with another One Piece chapter review. This week's chapter is chapter 898, and I'm sorry for being a little bit late on the review. Anyway, in this chapter of One Piece, we get to see the Vinsmoke showcase a lot of their powers, which I thought was pretty cool and pretty exciting. So basically the chapter starts off with the Vinsmoke family, brothers and sisters, unloading on the Big Mom pirates. And then you have Sanji running away, and kind of the Straw Hat crew like Nami and Jinbei discussing whether the Vinsmokes can actually be trusted or not. We see that Smoothie and Daifuku are kind of waiting outside in the surrounding bay, waiting for the Straw Hats to come and then kind of intercept them. Finally, we get to a point where we have Brule, and she is just crying about Katakuri's actual legitimate defeat, whereas everybody else thought that he was just outwitted and Luffy escaped without fighting him at all. And then Oven is just infuriated with Luffy. He says that, he cheated in the duel with Katakuri, and he's about to come in with his blade, and he's engulfed it with flames and cut Luffy. And then you see Ichiji coming in with kind of like the super cool eyes. I feel like him and Frankie would be bros just because, he's got the sparks in his eyes. And he does Sparking Valkyrie, which honestly reminded me a lot of the move that Ace used in his duel against Blackbeard, where he kind of has the little balls of green fire coming out of his fingertips and then shoots them, and they each have individual impacts on his torso. And then Sanji and Luffy take to the sky, and we have Yuen who's going to smack them down again, but immediately Green Winch Yonji comes in and smashes that freaking weird weapon. And then we get to see his power of the winch, where he kind of uses his arm as a grappling hook and is strangling Yuen, swinging him around, kind of lassoing him, and then shoves him down on the ground. And then Niji comes in, and he just cuts everybody up with his lightning move, Henry Blazer. And Niji really seems to be a super fast character. He says if you're going at that speed, you're gonna get riddled with bullets. And then he just shucks Sanji and Luffy and says, adios, you good for nothings. Honestly, I kind of see this as a term of endearment at this point. For some reason, I really feel like Sanji's starting to grow on the other Vinsmoke brothers. Maybe that's just me, but it seems like they're kind of, treating him with some rough brotherly love in this chapter. And then Sanji's eyes are kind of just turning white. And then the Big Mom pirates are about to call in an aerial attack. And then you get to see Reiju's named attack, which is called Pink Hornet, which is a really interesting attack because it looks kind of like smoke, and it's kind of suffocating one guy, but it's also directly stabbing another guy. So I don't know if you can think of this as a bunch of little insects really that just attack in whatever kind of way, or if it's a poison. It doesn't really seem like a gas to me, just because it's stabbing through somebody. That's not a usual property of gas, but hey, it's the One Piece world, so what can you do? And yeah, finally you have Luffy and Sanji going back to the Sunny, and he's literally flying on his way there. So I thought that it was a pretty exciting chapter, but yeah, a lot of action and I guess not a whole lot of plot development. I did really like to see the Vinsmoke's powers getting showcased. That was cool. But yeah, I'm going to make a prediction for chapter 900 now, because I think that this is kind of what Oda's setting up here. Everybody on Cacao Island now is kind of tied up with the Vinsmoke, so that really leaves Daifuku and Smoothie as the only two people who can really stop the Straw Hat Pirates at this point. I think that it's time, guys. It's time that Sanji broke his code in order to save his Nakama. I think he's facing off against Smoothie. I'm calling it. I might be wrong. He might fight Daifuku and somebody else might fight Smoothie, but I'm just feeling it. Sanji versus Smoothie for chapter 900. So yeah, a little bit of a short review today. But yeah, I'm just trying to get back out there again. Once again, I apologize for being late. Once again, this is Krusop here. Please subscribe to my channel, like the video if you liked it, and catch me next time for more One Piece content, chapter reviews, and theory videos.